Good morning and welcome to another episode of Unscripted and Unchained RPG Review. I am DM Bluddworth, and as you can see by the graphics, today I'm going to be showcasing a Kickstarter that I decided to back. And this Kickstarter is Saving Chalt by Venger Satanis. And it's part of Venger Satanis's take on what he calls gonzo OSR type games and settings. And without further ado, I'm going to shift views here and show you some of the things that are associated with this new upcoming Kickstarter. So first of all, the two times that I've played in Chalt, which is a world setting, both DM'd by Venger Satanis, he had used the Crimson Dragon Slayer D20 revised edition of his game rule set, and you can get that on Drive-Thru RPG as well. And really enjoyed that system. I have a video dating back several months highlighting that system as well, and so I will link that in the end section of this video. Also, and here's where I'm going to shift views, there are the two hardcover world setting books. So this is Chalt, the original, and if you were fortunate enough to get in on this Kickstarter or to have purchased the limited edition hardcovers of this, the book is phenomenal. I mean, the quality itself of the book is probably one of the best that I've seen, or certainly, in that same category as one of the best that I've seen. And the artwork and such is really impressive. The world setting is interesting, and his writing style really does come out in this. So and to give you the proper way that he defines the world, I will actually read this, or actually it's on the other thing, so I'll do that as well. It's on the Kickstarter, so I'll read it verbatim there. So this was the first of the hardcover books. Then the second, which just recently came out, this is a Chalt Fuchsia Malaise, and so it's an addition to the original book. And I haven't had as much time to actually dig through this. So I won't say much more about it than that, other than, I mean, you can see the art style and the quality of the book is very similar. There is a third book in this trilogy that he's planning for 2022, I believe. So, and then hopefully we'll get some more stories and adventures set in the world of Chalt directly from Venger, which is what the Kickstarter is all about. So here we go. So here we have the Kickstarter Saving Chalt. I'll come up here so we can see. And it is currently at 3,483 pledges, pledged of the 1,000 goals. So it has met its goal, and it has met at least its first two benchmarks. So let's take a look and see. So let's see where he gets the description. So this is his 18th Kickstarter campaign. So he's really quite accomplished, with these and having them successfully completed. Now, I backed at the $5 mark, and the reason why is because I already have the PDFs and the hardcovers of the other two books. So really, this is all that I do need to continue on in supporting this particular product line. So where is his? Oh, here it is. I've been writing adventures for my Eldritch gonzo science fantasy post-apocalyptic campaign setting. So that is how he describes this particular subgenre of fantasy RPGs or sci-fi RPGs. He kind of throws the whole kitchen sink in there along with. So Eldritch gonzo science fantasy post-apocalyptic campaign setting. And the system that he uses for that, or has at least in the past, has really fit the game setting very well. But you can, of course, use other OSR, or you can certainly use any of the D&D editions in this. Particularly, I guess 5e would work well in here because that is kind of whimsical and strange and stuff with not so hard and fast rule systems like earlier editions of D&D had. You can see the art that he has here once again, and it is certainly within his style. So the first adventure in this title, 6 Hours to Save Chalt, is about a meteor on a collision course with the planet. Only the PCs can avert disaster. They have to venture inside a sleeping spawn of an old one in order to find the tech that can save Chalt. The second adventure is about a man with a crazy scarf whose death leads to the PCs to guarding the Federation president before the starship plummets into Sans Egras, a maximum security prison zone on Chalt. Yeah, that's going to be fun for the whole family. We're talking eccentric NPCs, new monsters, awesome locations and artifacts, maps, artwork, strange and familiar ties to the campaign world, along with various other things. Island of the Purple, Haunted Putrescence, Liberation of the Demon Slayer, Alpha Blue, Dead God Excavation, etc. And your favorite random tables. It's all going to be insane. Okay, so the stretch goals, as I stated, he already hit the first 2, so there will be at least 3 adventures. And I'm half expecting that there'll certainly be at least 4 or possibly 5 or more if the campaign continues going and doing as well as it has been so far. So still 24 days to go. So as you can see, I mean, I'm a big fan of his writing style and his work so far. I already have the 2 books here. Looking forward to seeing specifically adventures that he has written. There are adventures in these other 2 books as well, but I'd really like to see the kind of the format that is used for an anthologies type adventure booklet. So I'm really looking forward to that as well. So if you haven't had a chance to take a look at this, please go ahead and take a look at it. I will leave a link in the comments section of the or in the video description for this video. It has always been my practice that if I am going to talk about a Kickstarter, it is something that I have personally backed and that I felt confident in. I don't like to tell other people how they should spend their money unless, of course, I have also backed it myself. So this is a Kickstarter that I did not hesitate in backing, and I think that you'll find that it's a really interesting take on the RPG OSR hobby, and taking all of those different aspects of subgenres and cramming them into one world setting and one play style when you see how it actually put that in the comments section. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider hoping to possibly the would be my next goal for the channel. And once again, stay safe out there. Know some of us got hit with winter storms over these last couple days, so if you're digging yourself out, just be safe in doing that as well. And I look forward to seeing you on the screen sometime. Great rest of the day, and forward to the next days with